The National Investigative Task Team's preliminary report is expected to be handed over to Basic Education Minister Siviwe Gwarube, but it will not be made public for now. The full report is expected to be presented to the minister at the end of this month. The Gauteng Education Department was the one that first detected the anomaly.
The anomaly was identified in the 6 English Home Language Paper 2 scripts, where candidates' responses were actually close to resemblance to the marking guideline, so which the problem emanated from there.
The Gauteng Department of Education officially alerted the National Department of Basic Education on the 2nd of December to an unusual similarity between answers provided by a candidate with the answer provided in the marking guideline for English Home Language Paper 2. This raised an immediate red flag and triggered what we call the standard protocols, starting with a preliminary investigation which confirmed that a breach had indeed occurred in respect to a few of the exam scripts.
This detection that was made early in the marking process prompted a joint preliminary investigation.
This skill of marking plus our robust marking regime involves not less than 5 layers of quality assurance was how we were able to pick up the anomalies. Once alerted, the Department of Basic Education and the Gauteng Department of Education assembled a joint investigation team. The team began interviewing the first group of learners whose scripts were flagged and later expanded the interviews to additional learners likely to have been exposed to the material.
Investigators revealed that the breach originated from the National Education Department's offices and extended beyond a single question paper.
The breach occurred at the offices of the DBE, where question papers are set. Of the 162 papers that we had set, 7 papers were accessed prior to the examination. These are English Home Language Paper 1, 2, and 3, Mathematics Paper 1, 2, Physical Science Papers 1 and 2. These papers were shared via a USB storage device. The spread seems to be confined to 7 schools in a specific area in Pretoria. At this stage, there's no evidence to show that the breach has spread beyond this localized area. However, we are continuing our investigation.
The culprits were identified.
Our systems are robust. They've allowed us to identify the suspect involved is an employee of the DBE who has a child in grade 12. Evidence suggests that she received the question paper from another DBE employee who works within the examination unit.
Those behind the matric exam scandal have been reprimanded.
We are deeply outraged by the Pretoria matric cheating scandal. It should be very clear at this point that those entrusted with the exam security have betrayed learners and undermined public trust. Whilst we welcome suspensions of those who are involved, real accountability and criminal consequences are necessary. Innocent learners must be protected against acts of misconduct by adults. We also wish to applaud the basic education officials who detected these acts of copying during their marking processes.
When the full investigative report is submitted to the minister at the end of this month, it will be up to Gwarube to decide when it will be made public. Refilwe Mekoa, SABC News, Johannesburg.